Hi, this is Scott Pasco with the Northeast Ohio Media Group, and we're here for another football preview video. We have Glenville now. We're joined by Coach Ted Ginn Sr., along with Mylan Golden and Justice Hart. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Before we get to this coming season, I wanted to kind of look back at last season. You made it back to the playoffs first time in a couple of years, and you didn't just make it back, you made it all the way to the state final. For the guys who are coming back, what do you want them to take away from that experience?
Well, I think that how much work was done last year, and that they, try to repeat the same type of work, and understanding that you have to work hard, and the harder you work, the luckier you be. So hope that they remember how they got there last year.
And Mylan, can you talk a little bit about that experience and going through that playoff run and what you remember from it?
I just remember basically like how much fun we had, how much fun and how closer the team was coming week by week. And making it to the championship was just a great feeling. Going down to Kansas, seeing the Hall of Fame for the first time for me. But just making it that far was just great itself.
Justice, looking ahead to this coming season, what's the anticipation like, and what do you want this team to accomplish?
I want us to come out like 10 times better than last year.
Yeah.
Like the way I gotta go, like I don't want nobody to score on us at all. I want us to put up the most points. Like it's just, and this time we're gonna finish stronger than what we did last year.
Mm-hmm. You had a lot of people on that team last year who had played that role before, and they came back and they were a key part of getting you down to state, and you got those holes to fill. What are your concerns as training camp opens here on the spots you have to fill?
Well, we have a lot of holes to fill. We don't have too many people that really played last year. Most of the guys graduated, and the guy that's coming back was, they filled in certain situations, but I don't think we have too many, maybe 3 or 4 guys that started last year that's back. Mm-hmm. But football is football. And, every year, every team has its own character. Mm-hmm. So you just have to work hard and stay fundamentally sound, and believe that you can be a winner. We're fortunate enough to have kids that come in that work hard and understand the system and is willing to strive for something. And sometimes we just be blessed.
Mm-hmm. Last February, I think there were about 12 Tarbletters at that table signing national letters of intent to go to college. Is that something that motivates you guys as a team to get to that point where you're at that table yourselves?
Yes, of course. It's motivation, and it could be bigger than motivation. Like you want to go further than them or better than them. But just to be sitting at a table to be signing that you're going to college and be able to basically fulfill your dream and your parents' dream.
And this could be for either one of you. Dontae Whitner and Coach's son were at practice recently. Can you talk about that experience and what it was like to kind of go through and have them show you things?
Well, it was a good experience. Seeing them coming back, helping us, running us through drills, showing us what they learned through the levels they done been through, because we ain't been there yet. Mm-hmm. And it was just we look at them as like big brothers, so it was like a big brother helping a little brother, learning how to read a route or break off in a route. And it was just a fun experience.
Now, a lot of Senate teams that we've talked to over the past week, they have you guys down as a team they want to play. Because everybody's chasing Glenville in the Senate. So everybody wants to measure themselves against you guys. But I'm curious, what teams does Glenville have circled? Is there a team that you're really looking forward to playing this year?
You got?
Yeah. Is that, I know last year it was a weird game. You had that huge third quarter. Is that something that you felt you kind of maybe didn't give them your best shot?
Well, it was, I don't know. Like we could have came out stronger. We tried our best, but we gotta give an even better effort this year.
Yeah, I think like what he has said, the second half we came out real strong. And I think if we came out if we weren't so sluggish the first half, it would have been a way better game. And that's what we just need to focus on this year, just playing all 4 quarters.
Well, speaking of St. Edward, at the beginning of your schedule's a little different than a lot of teams. Some teams kind of ease into the schedule. Their non-conference games aren't their toughest games. You're kind of the opposite of that. Your most competitive games a lot of times are your first 3. Do you try to get them on the mindset that they have to be ready to go from day one?
Well, no question. You have to have a big schedule and a tough schedule to determine who you're going to become during the year. But if I had a chance to have one not as tough, I would take that too. But it's not fortunate we can have those weaker teams. But we don't really focus on no one particular team. We just focus on week by week, trying to stay fundamentally sound, trying to stay focused. It's not a team that you look forward to play. You look forward to play them all. One thing we can't. If I worry about one team, so if you play that one team, then some other team beat you while you worried about the one team. So we don't. I try not to focus on that, and I try to get the kids not to focus on that, because that one team is one team. You got 10 teams, you got 15 teams, so you just take them one at a time.
Okay. All right, guys, well, thanks a lot for joining us, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned to cleveland.com for more coverage of high school football.